Gotta check them, make sure they're in good working order for our next, don't want to do it that way. Okay, that appears to be working as intended. Yeah, so we're ready for that next operation. Going to save some people that obviously need to be saved.
Of course, what needs to be done.
Yes. We crack wise.
Cleaning your guns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cleaning them. Cleaning them. It's obviously Cross.
Obviously Cross, yes. But yeah.
Proud tradition of... And not cleaning the insides.
Nope.
Of actually cleaning a gun. Just polishing the outside with a rag.
I made sure to purposefully go around the outside of this ring. Did not go in there. So everything is on the outside. It looks perfect. May or may not work. But
our Cross imperative.
Yes.
Remember, we have to do this for not being remiss.
Oh, of course,
on
yeah.
Our duties.
For
Jim Knight.
We covered the third one a long time ago.
In our wacko liberal promises.
Yeah, so we have to do these to not be at the disappointment of one.
In the excitement of number 3.
Yeah. We need to do...
When number 3 first came out, and that whole long awaiting number 3 to come out?
Yes, yeah. And
so then the first 2 got kind of lost in the shuffle.
Yep. So we, of course...
We're here to do number 1 and 2.
We have to do them.
I love the Cross movie. Do you?
Yes. Yeah. Like, the original...
One, yeah, the original from 2011.
Yeah. I love it.
It's called Cross with Brian Austin Green in them.
It's chock full. It's
a darn good crap action movie.
Yes.
From 2011.
Let's get this party started!
And then I think all 3 of them have been direct-to-video.
Yeah, none of these have...
I don't believe this got a
none of
theatrical release. It's got good star power, though.
The first one...
Brian Austin Green.
The first one's got good star
Michael
power.
Clark Duncan.
And it also...
Vinnie Jones. Jake Busey.
Was professionally filmed and produced.
Tom Sizemore.
Yeah.
Oh, was this one slightly higher budget than the other 2? Maybe, I don't know.
Lightly. Yeah.
Tom Sizemore.
Yeah. Great Tom Sizemore ship. Our boy.
The piece of poop from Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, this involves C. Thomas Howell, briefly.
Yeah, our boy.
It's basically a cameo.
Yeah.
But yeah, this involves...
Water. On the rocks? Yeah. On the rocks.
Oh, C.
Yeah.
Thomas.
Bartending, C. Thomas Howell.
But yeah, how can you beat action hero Brian Austin Green?
You know, it's almost impossible.
In the white chocolate.
It's really hard to do.
And the one-stop carnival.
Yeah.
This is for the people who be questioned. This album is an apparatus, but even the isn't confined by the 6x9 cell where you listen.
And this is he is the carrier of a magical Celtic cross amulet that gives him powers of kind of like Green Lantern.
Yeah.
He can do green force blasts. He can make his eyes turn green. Or at least in the second one.
He's got the bullet shield, I think, which is in both of them.
Yeah, he can make a force field.
Yeah.
And not get hurt.
No. And yeah, he has the power to...
It can make him significantly less pervious.
Yep. And,
to bullet fire.
Yeah.
Like we talked about for number 3, these are the brainchild of a passion projects of director man, and producer and casting man and writer.
Your boy Patrick
Durham, the guy that looks like Tim.
Yep. Yeah.
And you go along.
Yes.
The first one is with Sony Distributors,
Yeah.
or whatever it is. Sony Television.
Sony Pictures, and yeah. So,
It's called Make Believe. Sony Make Believe.
yeah. And basically, it's just,
You go through, you get your
you get your,
benefactors and your production companies,
yeah.
and you make these movies.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think I originally picked it up just on the merits of the cover
Yeah. It's got
and the hilarity of
a kick-ass cover, and,
how stupid it would be for Brian Austin Green,
yeah. That's right.
kid from 90210,
Yeah.
that made a rap album
And the hip-hop megastar, yeah.
of the 90s,
Brian.
to come back
Make
as a
action superhero star.
trying to be like the MCU
Yeah.
action star.
Yeah.
Totally freaking cool.
It's amazing. And yeah, there were no trailers that we saw on a DVD or whatever. It's just, here it is. Brian Austin Green being
Oh yeah, the cover.
crazy.
How this and his facial expression. You get your great Brian Austin Greenisms of what are they? Not talking loud enough.
Nope.
Being low energy.
No energy.
Not being able to enunciate or talk loud enough.
It's gone.
What's gone?
My cross. My cross is gone.
What the hell you mean your cross is gone?
I didn't think you ever took it off.
I don't ever take it off. He took it.
Who?
I don't know his name. All right.
And the weird expressions.
Yeah, and going like this, having a what were we saying? Having a wide-eyed. It's not really surprise, but his eyes are.
It's like he's trying.
He's got a slight scowl or
Yeah.
frown in his eyebrows.
It's always kind of like a pinch in his face.
And then wide eyes.
Basically, like,
Did Devin say that? It looks like he smells poop.
He said it was a chess move.
Yes! Is it almost his neutral resting face? Oh my gosh, there he actually looks like he's got a facial expression.
yeah,
Like this, man.
yeah.
It's the same over here.
It's good
Anyway,
that
you
we
go
get it
along
on
in
the box.
your-
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Cross cinematic universe
Yeah,
where you and your team of weapons and fighting experts
yeah. They're like
fight
tactical.
crime in LA.
They're like tactical superheroes.
Except not police. They're just a hero group,
yeah,
a vigilante
they're all specialists
ballistics group.
on something.
Patrick Durham loves tactical footwears
Yes,
and guns
yeah. He's very big on
and
tactics.
tactical body armor.
Yeah,
You can tell he's just a huge fan of
I mean, just look
gunplay.
at look at Riot.
a gun
Yeah,
lover and enthusiast.
yeah, and
Lover of clean guns
great.
and various tactical footwears
And yeah, so I mean,
that you fight crime with.
yeah, this first one involves fighting this gang led by this criminal underlord leader named Viking,
His name's Ehrlich.
Ehrlich, yeah, the gang's
Michael
name.
Clark Duncan.
Yeah,
It involves Michael Clark Duncan.
that's right. So you have a Scandinavian Michael Clark Duncan being your
That's Vinnie Jones.
being your
Talking about two different guys.
Ehrlich.
Michael Clark Duncan,
Yeah,
who teams up with Vinnie Jones,
yeah,
who is the Scandinavian British
British
man.
guy. Yeah,
It's an immortal Viking. That's a Viking deity. Is
yes,
he a Norse deity or just a Norse guy? Anyway, he's immortal.
yeah. I don't remember him.
The plot
fire.
hinges on him wanting to die.
Yes,
Remember? He wants to die so bad because he's been alive for so long that he wants to activate the
the
what is it?
dooms.
It's an Egyptian artifact where you stick these big vials of blood up in it. It's a staff.
It's a staff, but I forget the
Staff of
proper-
Sekhmet or something like that.
proper name for it. But
Anyway, the Viking guy got a hold of it. That's British.
yes,
And gets the blood samples in these giant vials where you stick it up in there of descendants of
various.
pantheon deities
Yeah.
of ancient cultures.
Yeah.
Not all of the same one.
Nope.
Remember?
Yeah, there were a couple of Greek ones.
Yeah, it specifically spans different cultures in.
One or two Egyptian
Yep,
ones.
they do.
Well, it's an ancient Egyptian story. So this Sekhmet was a goddess. She was the daughter of Ra, who was the Egyptian sun god.
Greek, Egyptian. Who is? Or no, Ares is Greek.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyway, you get it all. Cross is one of them.
Yeah.
Brian Austin Green is one of the samples
Yeah.
that apparently was
He needs to be
the
in there.
descendant of Giant Man? Something Celtic.
Of the Norse, yeah. The Celtic.
Celtic.
Yeah.
So you got Celtic, you got this.
Yeah. You got a lot.
Did they purposely do everything?
I mean,
I guess so.
just to have a movie. You gotta have it all. But yeah,
Anyway, he collaborates with Michael Clark Duncan, the criminal man,
to literally bring about the
and
end
his
of the world.
criminal entourage, and then all of a sudden you get Vinnie Jones in a bomber jacket
Yeah.
that's supposed to denote that he was involved in World War II
Which
or something. It's pretty great.
wouldn't surprise me at all, him being immortal. He was probably involved in everything. But yeah,
It's a British Scandinavian.
yeah, literally everything. It has probably the greatest comic book intro out of all these. The ones that maybe they actually put a little bit of effort into.
They
Like-
try to make it comic bookish
Yeah,
with
it's
these lame illustrations. It's
based on a comic book
intro sequence.
series. But yeah,
What is with that?
yeah.
Did they purposely make that up just for the movie?
Why do they have to even be part of a comic book series?
Spleen Comics or Splurge Comics? What was it?
I think it was Strength.
Science or Strength Comics.
Strength Comics. Prominently featured on.
A company made up just for Cross? I don't know.
It's part of the Cross lore.
Anyway, it's
But-
not lame at all or crappy
No.
for them to do this lame comic book thing that's crappy
No. Not at all.
for your comic book movies.
Yes.
It's quite mysterious
Very mysterious.
that
Yeah.
they're trying to do movie coattails
So,
and Green Lanterns.
do we, I would go on I would go on video as saying, since I'm on video right now,
On the radio.
we tend to say that this is our favorite Jake Busey character. We almost forgot to mention Jake Busey was
we
in
can
this.
agree. Yeah, if I didn't already say so, he's
Yeah.
part of the star power. This involves Jake Busey.
Yeah.
This is some late night sci-fi boogeyman horse trash TV, man.
Who actually does help the movie.
Yeah, it does. Quite a
As
bit.
comic relief capacity. It's supposed to be comic relief.
Yeah.
He specializes in explosives.
Yep.
Instead of just regular hand grenades, he has these
He has.
white balls,
he has
slightly
the
bigger than a
balls.
pool ball.
Yeah.
It's white, and then when you turn it on, you go like this, and it somehow arms it or whatever,
It times out.
and then it flashes either purple or
Yeah.
colors,
Yeah.
or something.
Based on.
Anyway, he's got
explosion.
these nifty.
Yeah.
What? My balls hurt a little more. Hold on to that.
ball grenades.
Yeah.
And his ball quiver that he carries on his back.
His balls.
It
Yeah.
looks like 4 or 5 ball grenades.
His opportunity to say
They
balls.
blow up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the one guy, is that your favorite line for the whole movie, I believe you said?
Yeah. The my balls line.
My balls! He said it was a chess move.
So. But yeah.
Quite amusing for the guy to go, my balls!
But
And it's not even when he gets blown up by one of the grenades.
No. That's the best part.
Gets punched or kicked.
In the balls. Yes. It's great. We got a bitchin' Ford GT in this movie. That's, so we're with Brian Austin Green drives a bitchin' Ford GT.
It actually is neat. It's an actual Ford GT.
Yeah.
What else do they do? This involves a Ford probe.
It does.
Are we with Ford? Like Team Knight Rider?
Yeah. That's how it ties in with the Team Knight Rider.
Except there's probe abuse.
Yeah.
The giant back window of a Ford probe gets broken.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Let's see. Are we going through favorite parts?
Yeah.
He said it was a chess move!
Oh, yeah,
He said it was a chess move.
It's the classic line.
He said it was a chess move!
This
he said
is-
it was a chess move! He said it was a chess move!
This movie is the genesis of singing it was a chess move.
If you've heard us do that before, this is what that's from.
Yeah.
He said it was a chess move!
Yeah,
My favorite Michael Clark Duncan thing that he's ever done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Actual inflections that he does it with.
Yeah.
He said it was a chess move!
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, so, yeah, we got some bad blood. Not in the Katy Perry or whatever that pop nonsense is. It's actual terrible blood
colored,
effects.
Yeah, red liquid, yeah.
On this red tomato juice style blood. That's always good.
Terrible graphics to begin with.
Yeah,
There's
all the CG on this
poopy CG going through.
It's
with
pretty
your,
trash.
With
It's
your
great.
force blasts and anything else that was inspired by the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern that came out right around then.
One of my favorite things in this movie is the toilet paper scene. Whenever some guy in the other stall is like, "Hey, can I get a roll of toilet paper?"
In part of your Jake Busey's.
The most lovable Busey character scene.
He purposely occupies this toilet stall next to this other guy.
Yeah.
For the express intent of handing him, instead of a roll of TP,
his balls. Hand him his balls. But yeah, also, I like hating a Robert Carradine character, and this
that's easy to do.
This is it.
In this, that he plays the mad scientist that does the genetic research.
Yeah, that was
and these genetic markers.
That was pretty poopy.
For your descendants of these ancient deities.
He hams it up.
Wearing one of those old time doctors.
Yeah. It's like right out of a 50s movie.
What is that? The reflector headband with the big circle on the top.
Yeah. It's
in your
one of those.
The dentistry of the 1920s.
And the funny thing is like any other person watching the movie would be able to tell that he's being evil based on what he's doing. But he kind of has to ham it up to where he's like literally the I'm evil guy. It's like
it's over the top.
I must harvest this blood for the top henchman's evil purposes.
The town is chewing the scenery or whatever.
Yeah. Fantastically shitty.
I can't say I like him.
I mean,
Revenge of the Nerds guy.
I don't mind seeing him on the screen, but yeah.
It's the guy from Hoboken Hollow.
Yep. That guy.
And that.
Yeah, he was in that movie. So,
but, yeah, for him to not come back, I'm not going to say I miss him.
And that entire ending Doomsday Ritual was pretty entertaining. Where they finally...
Forcing the poor gal to say the same incantation words over and over again?
Yeah.
Why do you have to keep saying it?
It wasn't even a digital, like, okay, you only have to say it one time and then we can put it in again and again. No, she...
The actress had to keep saying it.
Kept saying it.
Let's see, what are we missing? Your Tom Sizemore.
Oh yeah, Tom Sizemore was in
it
this.
Just me?
Where am I?
Oh, honey, you're in heaven. You're in heaven, and I'm God, okay? Say hi, God. No, wait a minute.
Hi.
I'm a cop.
Chess move.
Or did he kind of look like freaking Gollum?
He did.
in this.
Just a little bit.
He's very, I don't know, squirrely?
Yeah.
Very,
He does kind of... Yeah. It's not very
I don't know what you
Tom
call that.
Sizemore.
Aside from acting like he's supposed to be the greatest detective
Well, that is
in
Tom
the tri-state area.
Yeah, that is.
It's pretty funny.
But yeah, seeing him all hunched over and doing this and kind of like acting a little bit skittish is quite awesome.
In your Tom Sizemore.
To see. So yeah.
The director is in the movie.
Yeah, he is.
Remember the Warren Riot brothers?
Yeah.
That's who the heck that is.
Yep. He is in the movie. So that's always good to see. So...
And then you get a movie priest. Remember? They have this ensemble.
Yeah.
This good guy entourage of like a dozen people.
Yeah, that's right.
One of them is a movie priest, where he is a priest and assassin.
Yeah, how does that
who's
work?
On sabbatical. He's on a hiatus from assassinating.
Yeah.
Except he hangs around him for moral support, I guess.
And yeah,
to hold a Bible instead of cleaning a gun, he holds a Bible.
He holds a Bible. That's his role.
Is a movie priest, and then you got one or two other guys. The pool cue.
The pool cue.
Is a guy that specializes in a pool stick that comes apart, and he'll use both halves of it to whack you.
Maybe part of the gadgetry.
Something like that.
So.
And then a couple gals.
Yeah.
That he, of course, has to have his love interest.
Oh, yeah, of course. There's
knows karate.
Brian, yeah. Which she actually kind of kicks ass, so it's all good. All of his love interests are awesome.
And our C. Thomas Howell cameo, he's a bartender.
Bartending C. Thomas Howell.
Takes place in a bar.
Yeah. And, yeah.
And there you go.
The movie Cross.
You have the Cross movie.
Yeah, so...
Is his last name Cross? Brian Austin Green? His first name is Callan.
It's gotta be Callan Cross.
They call him Callan Cross, but I didn't know if that was his actual last name.
I think it's supposed to be.
So not only is he the holder of the cross amulet, it's a Celtic cross. It's a little green...
It's got a green thing in the middle.
It's a little green deal with a pointy and a cross shape. Looks kind of like an iron cross with a circle around it.
Yeah.
That is the Celtic amulet.
That's right.
But not only that, but his last name is also just the word cross.
Yeah.
And your cool LA backstreets.
How do you even make that work?
These movies, of course, take place in...
LA.
In... what you call it? The zone of... the outskirts zone of... or whatever.
Yeah, the suburbs of LA.
The LA...
The low density
the characteristic LA streets and...
yeah. Alleyways. And
your warehouse with the brick walls.
Yeah, so...
And that's the movie Cross.
The movie Cross, 2011.
You said it was a chess move. That number 2, there is a significant gap.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
The world has been at war since its creation. So many lives lost in vain. Deaths of warriors, sailors.
In the plot as well as in the release, the time of release.
Yep.
And why did we think it was called Cross Wars?
It had probably something to do with riding on the popularity of The Last Jedi.
How does that work? Because it came out in 2017, so clearly the talk in the town had to do with Last Jedi.
Yeah.
So Patrick Durham goes ahead and calls it Cross Wars?
Cross Wars.
I do not understand that.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
It has nothing to do with the MCU.
Canonically.
Well, they did make Star Wars comic books.
They did.
Does that count?
But
none of them are canon anymore.
It was... they made the comic books after the movie? Didn't they? Or were the comic books before Star Wars?
Star Wars movie?
Yeah.
After.
Yeah, it's...
What is a cross war?
I want to know that...
It doesn't make grammatical sense or...
Nope.
Or, that... We called it cross cinematic universe?
Yeah, the CCU.
Because that would have at least been...
Yeah. That would have made sense.
The same thing you're trying to get the coattails.
So, yeah, remember when I thought Double Cross, the movie Double Cross, was a part of the CCU?
That is what they should have called it. Double Cross.
It makes perfect sense.
Why not call it Double Cross?
Yeah. Maybe the other movie came out before and they didn't.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like you could get away with.
Oh yeah, you could.
There's different movies called They,
and
Meltdown,
and Them, and
Crossroads. Oh, that's another one that they should have called it.
Crossroads.
Or maybe they can still use that for another sequel.
Or yeah, potentially.
Or The Crossroads.
When it's time to rip off Mad Max, that's what they should call it.
Anyway, they took a 6-year gap.
Yeah, they did.
In release of.
Yeah.
So Cross Wars and Danny Trejo.
Yep.
Finally, we get a movie with Danny Trejo.
Yes, I was chomping at the bit for one of those.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. It's time to go to work. So get all your weapons together. It's gonna be a long night.
He said it was a chess move.
He was actually. He was briefly. Remember, he was briefly in the first one.
Yeah, he was.
Had one line.
Yep.
In the wrong place at the wrong time. They actually replay that footage in the second one, but he had moved up. Remember, we say.
Yeah, he got promoted.
The promotion of to not just a gang boss, but a gang overboss.
Overboss, yeah.
He's the ruler of all the other LA gang leaders.
Yes.
Demands 60% of their proceeds and everything.
And not only would you not know it by looking at the other gang leaders.
Yeah.
Because
you can say that again.
That
scene is so awesome.
We had to be told that. Like, you wouldn't even know that it was.
This bar full of just the most...
You got...
disjointed and heterogeneous smattering of...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lame white guy.
Another lame white guy.
The giant black dude actually could have passed for gangster.
Yeah, he was cool.
But then a couple of gals that looked like dancers.
Yeah.
Another middle-aged white man who did not look gangsterish at all.
The beady glasses man. Yeah.
Another guy who's sitting like 10 feet away and is somehow supposed to be part of the scene.
And the bad thing is they didn't recruit C. Thomas Halligan, the bartend there. That was the worst part.
The people who don't come back for the sequels.
Yeah.
Him being one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have been the bartender in that scene. But yeah, for Trejo to literally walk in and basically say,
yeah,
okay, now I'm the boss of all the organized crime and criminality of the entire...
And there it is.
Greater Los Angeles.
But yeah. Yeah.
Who else doesn't come back? Sadly, Jake Busey.
Nope.
Is not there. It's kind of funny. They do make a reference.
They do.
Because his replacement, remember?
Yes.
He was named Backfire. These buttholes, if we didn't say so already, they have nicknames and these code names.
Yeah.
And he was Backfire.
Yeah, Jake Busey was Backfire. So
they got this other comic relief guy, this kind of Chris Tucker and Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy type.
Yep.
That's what we're doing.
Welcome home, guys. The ultimate man cave. Nothing but bricks, cement, and me.
Yeah. I think it could use a woman's touch.
I could too.
Kid who they call him Blackfire.
Blackfire.
So you got Backfire and Blackfire, and they do make one or two references to.
They do.
And he'll say, while he's prattling on, he'll say something like,
he went off.
Man, I'm getting out of here. You can get Backfire.
Yeah.
Back in this.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
Which I appreciated that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just in case you forgot.
I am pleased that Robert Carradine is not in it.
Yeah, that's
after the first one.
That was a notable. And
don't forget your Schwambacks.
Yes.
That dollar store.
The British
12th rate Schwimback or Schwamback 2015 man.
Does not come back.
It counts as 2011 though.
Yeah. Does not come back.
Yeah, there's no comeback.
That's good for him.
Let alone a Schwamback.
Honestly, like, It was cool seeing him one time on the screen, but after that, the novelty kind of wore off.
Didn't need him. That's fine.
So yeah. So
let's see. A lot of people do though. The sniper, the first blonde girl.
Yeah.
Shark Man, the pool guy.
Yeah.
The priest comes back. Warren Riot, of course. Most of their people do come back.
Yeah. Vinnie Jones comes back.
They would have had Michael Clark Duncan, but he actually passed away.
Yeah.
Not very long at all after the first one, apparently.
Yeah. It was like a year or so afterwards.
Yeah. How do you kill Vinnie Jones?
Yeah. How does he come?
As an immortal, the one loophole that he found to die.
And it doesn't.
And gets killed. And yeah, sure enough, he comes back.
It doesn't freaking work.
But yeah, which I like Vinnie Jones.
Yeah.
Personability.
Yep.
As a screen presence. So it counts as good to have him back.
And there were...
Miraculously, you still get Danny Trejo.
Yeah, I mean, go figure.
And some of the same bad guy henchmen.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them make a return.
That are back and don't leave. And what do? You, Muerte, his name is Death.
Yeah.
Trejo.
Literally Death.
Comes to the town and specifically targets Cross and the Cross team.
Yes.
Who in this one has a... What is it? A nice old Mustang and a pretty awesome 2013 or 14 Corvette.
Yeah. So, they're not without terrible cars.
And his girlfriend. We have to talk about all of his different girlfriends.
Yeah.
It's a different dadgum love interest in each and every last one of these.
That's right.
And the second one is that girl Riley.
Who leads this all-female
We introduce the all-girl version of the same thing. It's a group of...
Which I'm not going to complain about.
The A-Team Vigilantes.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're attractive girls.
Yeah.
And cool personalities. And good fighters.
Yeah.
But they're also the target of Danny Trejo.
Yes. So Danny Trejo
led by his newest girlfriend. That apparently your time gap in your 6-year interim between these movies.
Yeah, you had time to...
He fought crime with this hot girl Riley.
Yeah. They had a
was
falling
girlfriends, and for whatever reason broke up.
Yeah.
Because their two jobs weren't safe. They were both fighting crime. Whatever. Anyway, she is now the head of this other vigilante group.
Yeah.
Of LA crime fighting.
And
Trejo has ordered a special focus to be placed on them.
Yeah. And they go after them both. They go after
your bad explosions.
Yes.
Of warehouse headquarters.
Yeah.
Remember?
They go after them both. There's
where it blows up, or is that just a testament to
it's like
the guy that can invent anything?
Did Nuke make it out alive? Well, he is the smart one, so I hope he finds a way out.
Nuke? Was he in the first one?
Nuke?
We have this tech guy named Nuke.
Nuke, I think, was.
Is a computer and gadget specialist.
Yeah, he was in the first one.
Well, when your headquarters blow up, when you have a 3 or 4 story building and a warehouse building with big brick walls that blows up.
Yeah.
Except it doesn't do anything but blow the windows out.
That's right.
Is that a testament to the design of the explosives?
Yes.
And the cleverness of the man to not destroy the surrounding building?
Yeah, he was concerned about the ability to rebuild afterwards. You blow out the windows only, it's easy to replace windows.
The walls of the building, the actual structure of the building...
It stays.
Does not...
It stays.
Get demolished.
Yeah, so...
In your dumb explosions.
But yeah,
his informant man, I don't remember if they're consistent between movies, but he has a street informant.
Yeah, I don't think they're consistent. I don't think it's the same
I at least remember in the second one, it's the guy actually called the Snitch.
The Snitch, yeah, or Snitch.
In that one dumb scene. Remember, he breaks into the morgue? Wow, that shit is stupid.
Yeah, that was dumb.
The scenes in this movie.
No one has a key to get in here.
What exactly is missing?
Everything. All of it. Every item is missing. Nothing left but belly lint and blood.
You have any idea who took it?
The snitch.
Snitch?
Yeah. Right under our noses. Had to be somebody with some inside contacts. You know, some law-breaking, worthless bastard.
Yeah.
The snitch.
It was the snitch.
Who else would it be?
One of these bad criminal element of men who can break in with a key.
And
not with a key.
Not with a key, yeah.
And take the thing.
His lockpicking skills are at 100.
The snitch.
The snitch, yeah. Yep.
And you, of course, go through the film that, what is it? They collaborate again. Gunnar, Vinnie Jones.
Yeah, they collaborate.
Has to collaborate with whoever the top dog of LA criminality is.
Yes.
Which is now Danny Trejo.
Yep.
Who bribes him or pays him to kidnap Cross's girlfriend.
Riley, yes.
Correct?
Yeah. Kidnap Riley so that I guess they could either use the power of her stone or just use her to reboot the Doomsday Machine.
That's right, yeah. There's another, we've upped the stakes to not only is everybody on the planet gonna die, but how they have it now is he's gonna basically vaporize the entire universe.
The science is fabulous. They basically unleash these really fast quarks that open a black hole.
A chess move.
Guy.
A controllable black hole.
That says,
and
this machine that's, what was it? It was a ball with a laptop hooked to it.
Yeah.
And a little...
I don't remember the proper name, but...
Reactor-looking, mini reactor thing.
Yeah.
That says, be introducing, free-flying
quarks.
Quarks.
The subatomic particle.
To, I guess, hopefully trigger the chain reaction that would destroy every atom in the known universe.
Now, rather unfortunately, that atom destruction process is incredibly slow. It's basically, it looks like a...
Luckily to our plot.
Well, to our plot,
unfortunately for them.
Yeah.
It's just a...
It's a little black ball that...
A dumb, bad,
plasma,
shimmering black hole that goes like this.
With some plasma around it, and there you go.
It's his other way to die. It's because Vinnie Jones is immortal and is sick of being alive.
He still wants to die.
So when they foiled his plans...
Again. Yeah.
Because, remember, he died, but then... wanted to?
Yes.
So came back somehow?
He wanted to come back.
Wants to die again.
Now he wants to die again.
But is also excited about everybody else going with him.
Mm-hmm.
Same as how it was in the other plot, except now it's the whole universe.
Yep, now it's the whole universe, so
It says...
You can't...
I defeat you twice.
Yeah, and you can't do better than the universe.
That involves the girl. And she's... there's more amulets now.
Yeah, there are.
It involves the Green Cross and the Time Stone.
The Time Stone is...
She's got the Time Stone.
What Riley wears,
A little blue pendant like this.
Mm-hmm.
With a dial.
Yeah.
You stop time.
Yep. And you're supposed to have a nice purple vignette around the screen whenever...
Yeah, is it the blue stone? Is it the purple stone?
But yeah.
Guys.
Evidently... Whenever Brian Austin Green starts getting constipated and like really channels his energy and is like channeling his cross energy along with it, you can reverse time. not about just stopping
He does
time.
a clever thing where not only can he stop it,
Yeah.
I didn't know other people can wield them, or two at a time.
Yeah, I thought that would...
Not only can you stop it, but you can also reverse it and be outside of it.
Yeah.
Remember? He's in his own time bubble.
Yeah.
To where he's not affected by the reversal.
That's some good science.
To solve the plot.
Behind that.
Let's see, what did we miss? It involves the use of comic books.
What?
In the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? Not only is it...
It's part of the...
Supposed to be comic book-ish.
Yeah.
But it's a couple of kids who purchased this ultra rare comic book.
Yeah.
By paying for it with a emerald heirloom.
Yeah,
it's not a cross. It's
No.
It's not the amulet, but it's a little green jewel.
It's cross-like, one
that
would
they
say.
We need cross issue 2.
Yeah.
And all the other customers of the comic book store go,
what?
Oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah.
Is it cross?
Yeah. Like it's
employee says, do you know what it takes to purchase cross issue 2? And she hands this thing over saying, it's passed down in our Celtic family for many generations.
Yeah.
And she says, okay, that checks out. Here you go.
We'll take it. Yeah.
So you get your
Celtic.
You check back in with these kids reading the plot.
So as you're watching the movie, you're reminded that you're watching the events of a comic book that are being turned, being read by the kids. That's kind of like Pocket Ninjas.
Yeah.
So
good numerous different actors.
Yeah.
Ensemble. Fun times.
The ensemble cast.
You can have a drinking game with how many times they tell Blackfire to shut up.
Yes.
In the comic relief.
Yes.
Of him doing his carrying on thing.
That's, yeah.
And,
What? You forgot pork chops. You ran into it? Like physically? Like, ran into it, won't let it go?
This far.
I was just trying to make light. I may have enough trouble with the ones I have. Like Quiet Riot here.
You want to bang your head?
That's not banging, that's slicing.
I could help you feel the noise.
I don't want to feel no noise.
Riot, who has some kind of fixation on calling him Fizzle. Was it Fizzle Fire?
Fizzle Fire. There's Pizzle. And those are the only two, really.
I thought he wouldn't quit calling him something. I think it was Pizzle.
Yeah.
Fire.
There was both. There was a Fizzle Fire and a few Pizzle Fires.
Anyway, they tell him to stop what he's doing.
Yeah.
And stop talking.
Which
many
Yeah.
times.
I wouldn't turn that down either.
That can be turned into maybe a beer game.
Yeah. We get Wilhelm screams. Plenty of we get a couple
that's
of
good.
those.
Yep. Couple of nice, yep.
Yeah. Lest we not forget the very last bit, the butt rock at the end of the movie. The Irish ditty.
Oh, yes. There is a
like it's kind of like hardcore punk, butt rock, hardcore.
Post 90s.
Yeah.
Well, it's that crap. It's the.
Father once told me, son, listen to me. We have to fight hard if we want to stay free. We have to stand up, no matter the cost, 'cause we are the chosen men of the cross.
It's that stuff from after the mid 90s.
Yes.
Only it also has an Irish folk song feel to it.
Yes.
What was the name of them? Songhammer?
Yeah.
Or Song Hammersmith? Something like that. But
yeah.
The tracks in the soundtrack in that score that were credited to Songhammer something.
Yeah.
And the one for the theme song for the credits that's
nice and
a mix of
Irish. You got some kind of like amped up flogging Molly, I guess you would call it.
Your new-news and butt rocks.
New-news and butt rocks. Yeah.
I'm not going to call it punk.
No.
But
Yeah.
It's this, and it's Irish.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a mission to fight the crime.
Yeah,
and
you gotta...
We'll do it till the day we die. Something like that.
You gotta put a little bit of green in there. Yeah. It's... Oh.
Beyond, yeah.
Oh.
It'll blow your mind if they're being serious with that.
Yeah, when you make it to the end of the movie.
Brace yourself.
When you make it to the end of the movie, if your mind is not blown by then, it will certainly be blown afterwards. For sure.
For your cross wars.
Yeah.
And this is number 2.
Yeah, this is entry number 2.
My favorite is the first one. Do you have a favorite of the 3?
Yeah, it's the first one by far. To me, Rise of the Villains is a close second. Because the sadistic part of me likes how long that first gunfight was. But also just it's over the top as far as a lot of other things go. So, but yeah, for enjoyability
I think
factor,
mine would be the same thing. I think my ranking would go 1, 3, 2.
Enjoyability factor, the first cross is clearly superior.
They all are terrible.
Yes.
And enjoyable in different ways.
Yeah.
But yeah, number 2 is probably my least favorite by default.
We can actually we can put number 2 in the slot pile. Where the pigs won't even eat it. It slops so good that the pigs won't even eat it.
Oh, I would if it were me, I would use that phrase to apply to all 3 of them.
Oh.
Yeah,
well,
for me, you say how you want to, but for me, all 3 of them count as slop so good.
They're eating good then.
Pigs won't even eat it.
They're eating good then. I guess.
Don't forget number 4.
Yes.
We don't know because it was before COVID.
Yeah.
But they promised us a number 4. Crossbones.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully involving the pirates. Remember?
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully we're gonna have those. Freaking pirates at sea.
Yar matey, because
baby. Oh yeah, into my 80s.
Yeah.
Into my 80s.
Yeah. And
me mateys.
I want to see what their dollar store Jack Sparrow is going to look like.
And the yeah. And the pirates and shit.
So, but yeah.
And your pirate ship.
Yeah.
And your skull going.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
So hopefully, same as everything else, we think they're bad, but they're enjoyably bad.
Very enjoyably bad.
So we want to support this Patrick Durham.
Yeah.
Writer director.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah.
Who wants to keep making them? Hopefully.
Yeah. He shows no sign of stopping.
It says it's in production. Correct.
Yes.
It says it's in production on the IMDb.
We are in production, and hopefully, with any luck, it'll come out either next year or the year after. Hopefully.
Hopefully everybody's back.
Hopefully. Yeah.
That you can maybe introduce some pets. I'm hoping there is an animal team.
Yeah.
Remember, there were so dadgum many additions to that third one that they purposely went over the top.
Yeah.
With like 30 freaking people of your factions and your...
That's about the only way you can...
cooperating teams of vigilantes.
You can take it to the next level. That's about the only way you can do it.
We need pirate villains and maybe a good guy pirate faction that they can collaborate with.
Yeah.
But otherwise we need pets.
Yes.
And we need a team of Los Angeles based crime fighting weapon expert dogs and pets.
Yeah, yeah.
Man.
Like an ex the ex animal
ex
team.
police dogs.
Police dogs and stuff.
Ex military.
Yep. They got dog teams over
cats.
there. Yeah.
Those bomb cats. Remember
the bomb cats.
Remember when they were gonna
Yeah.
strap cats to bombs and like use their ESP powers or whatever?
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of those Navy dolphins.
And hell,
to swim along with the pirate ships.
they can be cliche and have like some type of bird superpower, awesome functionality. You know, like a poly parrot that delivers messages.
Oh, a parrot
in a cool,
Yes.
high-tech fashion.
They need half a dozen of those
SWAT
pirate parrots on your shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah. So
looking forward to number 4.
Yeah.
And like we said before, hopefully this provides an extensive group of sequels.
Yeah.
Or a straight-up cinematic universe.
Yeah, we are
with, spin-offs.
We are rooting for the CCU. That's what
Yeah.
we do. So.
Yep.
Chess move.
Yes!